Well, welcome class. This is Mr. Lewis here, and your Integrate 1-1 teacher. I am going to be doing some problems with you here today, and some of the problems I'm going to be doing are some of the problems that I feel that you might have some difficulties with. So let's get started here. I'm not going to do them all, only a few, so let's get going. All right, so evaluate the expression. So you got to remember, whenever we evaluate, you got to do your order of operations. You got to remember your GEMDAS, like we talked about in our notes. Okay, actually, let's do it this way. Make that an S. Okay, so grouping symbols. Well, let's do this. Evaluating the expression. So if we have R right here, remember, 6 equals R. We're going to plug that in for R right there. And remember, when you have a number and a variable next to each other, it means to multiply. So it's going to be 0.4 times 6. And if you get your calculator, let's use a calculator. 0.4 times 6 will give you 2.4. And again, the Rornay grouping symbols, the Rornay exponents. So we had to multiply next. And that's all we had to do is multiply. So 2.4 is your answer. Done. All right, let's move along here. I'm going to let you guys do number 2 on your own. Let's go to number 3 here. Fractions. I know a lot of you guys might have difficulty with fractions. So here it says 1/2 k when k equals 2/3. So again, we know what k equals. K equals 2/3. So we're going to plug it in right here. So we're going to have 1/2 times 2/3. And remember, when you're multiplying with fractions, so I'm just going to show you the basic easy way here, multiplying with fractions. When you're multiplying with fractions, you're taking the top number with the top number, you're multiplying. You're taking the bottom number and the bottom number, multiplying. So numerator gets multiplied with numerator, denominator gets multiplied with denominator, and we're going to multiply it across. So if we do that, 1 times 2 gives me 2, 2 times 3 gives me 6, and then this fraction here, we can reduce it down. If you remember about reducing down, we want to find a number that goes in both 2 and 6 evenly. So if we look at it carefully, 2 can go in both of them. So I'm going to divide both top and bottom by 2, because that number can go in both of them. And if we do that, 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So our answer is 1/3. All right. Now remember, you can stop, pause this, go back and play it again if you have to. Do whatever it takes for you guys to get this down. All right. So when all else fails, read the directions. So let's look at number 4 here. Number 4 says write the power in words and as a product. Okay. So the key word here is they want you to write it in words and as a product. So if I took this number here, 12 to the 5th power. So let's write that in words. 12 to the 5th power. Okay, there it is in words. And as a product, well, 12 to the 5th power, well, remember, it means repeated multiplication. That means you're taking the 12, going 12 times 12 times 12 times 12 times 12. Okay, now, I don't know this off the top of my head, but if I were to multiply here, and I'm going to get my calculator here, 12 times 12 times 12 times 12 times 12. I lost myself. Oops, I'm going to clear this all. I'm going to do it again. One. Okay, you should get 248,832. That's what I mean by a product. So this would be in words. This is the product. Product means the answer to a multiplication problem. Okay? All right, I'm going to let you try number 5 on your own, see what you come up with. Okay? And I'm going to let you try number 6 on your own, see what you come up with. And again, number 6 says describe and correct the error. There's an error. Okay, there is a mistake somewhere here. So this answer does not equal this answer. There's a mistake. Figure out what the mistake is, okay, and tell me what the actual answer should be for number 6. Okay, let's look at 7, 8, and 9 here. I'm going to go and pick a couple here in 7, 8, and 9. It says evaluate the power. Remember, evaluate means to simplify. We're just making the bigger problem into a smaller one. So let's do number 9, because I know a lot of you guys have a hard time with fractions here. So number 9. If I said 1/6 to the 3rd power, I'm going to rewrite that down. 1/6 1/6 to the third power. Well, what this means is you're taking 1/6 and you're multiplying it with itself 3 times. Okay, now remember, just like before the other fraction, we're taking the top number, we're multiplying with the top number, taking the bottom numbers and multiplying with the bottom numbers here. So if I go 1 times 1 times 1, that is 1. 6 times 6 times 6, well, 6 times 6 is 36. 36 times 6 will give me 216. And there's my answer. Okay, moving on here. Let's go to let's check out the next part here. Okay, number 10. It says evaluate the expression. Okay, so let's evaluate here. Let's see. So I'm going to set it up. I'm going to let you guys solve it. So it says x plus y. You want to know now again, evaluate does not mean solve. We're just taking the bigger problem, make it smaller. So again, what we're doing here is we're taking x, which is 11. We'll plug it in for x over here. We're going to take 6.4, which is y, and plug it in for y right there. Let's see what we get. So I'm going to rewrite this problem here. So x plus y. So that means x is 11, so it'll be 11 plus 6.4. Watch out for those decimals. Think of it like money. If you have $11 and you add $6.40 to it, okay, that will give you $17.40 or 0.4. Okay. All right. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, evaluate the expressions. Now remember, evaluating the expressions here. We want to see what we got going here. So let's take a look at number 12 here. Okay, number 12. Again, follow your order of operations. G, E, M, D, A, S. Okay, GEMDAS. Okay, remember, G stands for grouping symbols. Does it have parentheses or brackets? No, so we went through that. E means exponent. Does it have exponents? Yes, it does. The exponent's right here. See that exponent right there? So we're going to go 5 times 2 to the third. Well, 2 to the third, that means, remember, this means 2 times 2 times 2, which will give me 8 plus 7. Okay? So we're done with exponents. Multiplication. Do I multiplication? Sure do. 5 times 8, that's 40. Bring down the plus 7, so we multiplied. There's no division. Can I add? Yep, I can add. 40 plus 7 will give me 47. Done. Pretty simple if you follow your order of operations. Let's see. I'm going to let you try that fraction problem on your own. See what you come up with. If you got problems on it, if you get stuck on it, let me know. Okay, we'll do it in class. Okay, let's go to the next part here. All right, let's try another one here. Let's go to problem number 16, because that looks challenging. Okay, problem number 16. Again, I'm going to write my order of operations here. Okay, so grouping symbols. Yeah, I got grouping symbols. I got these, and I also have these. Okay, remember, brackets are like grouping symbols and parentheses are like grouping symbols. So let's talk about this. If you got parentheses inside brackets, or if you got grouping symbols inside other grouping symbols, you have to do this part first, the inner work, inside out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this problem. 8, bring down that bracket. 20, bring down that minus sign. Do what's inside the parentheses. 9 minus 5 will give us 4. Bring down that exponent 2 and bring down the other parenthesis, or bracket, excuse me. Okay, now you'll notice I still have grouping symbols here. Okay, I got to take care of what's inside those grouping symbols now. So I'm going to bring down the 8. I'm going to bring down that bracket again. Bring down the 20. Now remember, inside the grouping symbols, we want to do our order of operations over here. So I'm going to do the exponents before I subtract in there, because that's according to the order of operations. So 4 to the second power, remember, that means 4 times 4, that's 16, not 8. Don't ever multiply those two together. You're not multiplying exponents with what they call the base number, the number in front of it. Okay, now, do the next part. Subtract what's inside those brackets. So 8 times 20 minus 16 is 4. Let's do it this way. Okay, now all we have left, so we did grouping symbols, we did exponents, okay, we did all that. Now we have to do the multiplication part. So 8 times 4 gives me 32. Okay, let's check out some other things here. All right, let's take a look at a couple more here. Let's see. Let's look at number 18. 18. Evaluate the expression. So again, here's what I got. I have this t equals 2, so I got to take that 2 and I got to plug it in for the t over here. Now be careful. You have 6 times 2. Now that exponent only affects the t there. So 2 to the second minus 13. Now again, follow your order of operations. Grouping symbols. Yeah, I have these parentheses. There's only one operation I have to do inside, but so what do we have to do? We have to do the exponents. So grouping symbols, exponents. So bring down the 6 to the second power. Remember, means that's 4 minus 13. Okay, our next step, we got subtraction, multiplication. So multiplication obviously comes way before subtraction, so I'm going to do multiplication first. So we get 24 minus 13. Okay, now my last step is just to subtract. 24 minus 13 is 11. Done. Okay, I'm going to let you try 19. So I'm going to set up 20, but I'm not going to solve it for you. Okay, I'm going to let you guys try solving it. Okay, I got b equals 3, so you notice I got a b on top of the fraction, b on the bottom. So again, I'm going to write my GEMDAS. Okay, so grouping symbols. Now remember, in the notes, in the video notes, they do say that if you have something on the top and something on the bottom of the fraction, consider that like grouping. So I want to do everything on the top first, then everything on the bottom. But it says here b equals 3. So I'm going to plug in the 3 in for that b and the 3 in for this b. So let's see what happens here when we do this. So I got 3 to the third minus 21 over 5 times 3 plus 9. Okay, now imagine, take your finger and cover the bottom. We're going to do the top first. So I'm going to go sideways here. So do the 3 to the third minus 21. So again, grouping symbols are any exponents. I do have exponents. I got this 3 right here. So 3 to the third power. It's not 9. And remember, 3 to the third power means 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 times 3, though, that's 27. So that'd be 27 minus 21. Okay. And 27 minus 21, that's going to give us 6. Okay, on the bottom. Now we simplify the top, go to the bottom. So go and do your order of operations. On the bottom, grouping symbols aren't any, exponents aren't any. I can multiply. So we're going to go 15 plus 9. 15 plus 9 is going to give me 24. Okay, now I'm going to bring my answer down here. 6 over 24. That can reduce down. What number can go into 6? What's the biggest number going to 6 and 24 evenly? If you said 6, you are correct. So I'm going to divide top and bottom by 6. Oops, fix that again. Top and bottom by 6. And I'm going to get 1 over 24 divided by 6, that's 4. So 1/4 is my answer. Okay. All right, the skills review. Skills review. Since we've done a lot of these already, I'm going to let you guys work on the skills review on your own. See what you come up with. If you get stuck on any of the skills review, we'll talk about it. Good luck. Remember, you can pause this, go back, replay it, do whatever it takes, and good luck.